Good morning, traders. It is the prep video for the S&P 500 Futures. This is the 9th of July. And looking here at the range extension, I just wanted to show this real quick. Look how beautiful the overnight sell-off went right into the 100% range extension, and where it's finding resistance right at this point and selling back off. So just taking a look at this extension down here. This next range extension is down here, and it lines up perfectly with the gap window. So if we head on down there, we may bounce right there. Looking at the weekly real quick, we traded down this morning right into the low volume node on the weekly chart. You've got this big volume node that's going to help try and keep this thing afloat right at this point. But looking pretty bearish already for Tuesday here. ATR, we're at 27.96. That puts our top at 29.94. Puts the bottom here at 29.40. If you're not aware, this is where we're looking for trades for the day. This gives us the range of places to look for trades. And so you've seen right here, overnight we've traded down right between the two volume nodes, getting a little bounce right now. And we're kind of right in the decision area. If it falls back, it could fall back, and then you would expect it to basically start testing the top of this node here, 29.61, 29.57, and boy, if we could get really down here, 29.50 looks like a good spot. I'm just kind of looking at the 57. I'm looking at this larger profile back here and kind of mixing that together with all of it, because if we get down there, we're basically back into this area and this area. So we kind of want to take a look at the entire picture. But yeah, so last night's video, I had said, hey, I think it's going to be weak. And yeah, basically we tested the top of this part of the profile, and we test the top, and then we test the bottom, and this is the bounce. And if the bounce is weak, then we go down. If not, we're going to go back up. So looking at the 240 here, and you can see that we're on the bounce right now, and you can see that perfectly lines up right there at that gap. And then you have this big volume node right here, and your next one's way down here at 27. But got this one, probably going to test the top somewhere down here at the bottom. But let's keep on going. Let's look at this intraday here. So you've got quite a bit of volume up here at the top at this point. And I'm going to say your two levels here are 29.80 and 29.77. And it kind of feels like they want to at least take this back up to the bottom of this at 29.75. You've got a lot of steps of volume here. And so you could just test the bottom and not even quite make it up into the point of control, because you've got, look how big this volume is. On the bigger volumes, you usually just run into the bottom of it and trade away. 29.75, but it could go up into the point of controls, and then you've got this huge gap right up here at 29.81. So there's going to be a trade here if it gets back up here, and I think they want it back up there. Look how thin this is all through here. So it fell pretty fast last night. So there's not going to be a whole lot of positions, and you can see that we're fighting right now on this volume profile, high volume node right here, and it looks like they're grinding it, kind of past it. And if it falls back down, you've got this one right here, which would be your higher low for a bounce too. So it needs to really kind of get below 63 for the weakness to really kind of come in. Above that, you have something all the way up here at 29.92. Across the top here, you've got 88, and I'm going to say 85, 88, and 92 on that little stack right there. Down below, you've got this pivot right here that's got some volume in it in 58.25. And if you look back, it lines up with this guy right here, which is your big volume node across all of this. So you're definitely watching this guy at 28.58. This is pretty thin. Most of this is pretty thin. I don't like this particular level right here, but 29.51 has some volume back here. You can see there's like 3 little spikes right here. 54, 51, and 50. And they're all in this little range right here. So might be a good place to kind of watch. You don't really hit the volume on this side until you get down into the 46 and then the 44 area. So just keep that in mind, that it's thin right here. There's levels that are all the way across, and they might work, but it's so thin. Be very, very careful. Could travel pretty fast through here and have to get down here into one of the bigger nodes in order to actually get the support. And then you've got this huge level down here at 28, but don't think we're even getting close to that. How would I play today? Right now, it's just kind of this, whether they kind of pump it up. I think they probably, they've got quite a few buyers here. I think they're going to try and buy this thing up, back up into this level, and at least test this and then sell off. That's my best guess right at this point, but it could fail down here and just go lower. And then if it does go lower, I'm looking at this big area right here, which is this 57, 58 area right here. For a pretty good bounce. I think they save it right there. So you've got a pretty good volume node right here. If it weak bounce and it goes to the next one, right, you got again the thinness right here, but you also have a big volume node right here at 52. So I think that's about the extent of it, unless there's some kind of news driven related event. So good luck with your trades. If you like the analysis, let me know. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section. And I will see you in the afternoon for the review. Take care.